Hey guys, welcome to Watchdog Central. Okay, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about Count Dankula. I did make a video previously on my channel, which is just the last video down, where I was talking about where he's getting dragged into court because he made a video on YouTube about the Nazi dog. I'm sure you've probably heard of it by now, but he's basically dragged through the courts for 2 years, and he was brought to court the other day in Scotland, and they didn't give him any jail time, which was awesome, but they did charge him £800. Now I'm going to read an article which is online at the moment, which was only posted a couple of hours ago on Yahoo. YouTuber who filmed pug giving Nazi salute refuses fine and starts GoFundMe to overturn convictions. So he stated when he came out of court that he was going to appeal the fact that he got fined £800, because fining someone £800 is still a way of stating you're guilty and you're getting fined this because you did something wrong. That's total bullshit, because the guy did fuck all wrong, in my opinion. Most people feel the same, and it's pretty despicable and disgraceful the way that the media has been carrying on lately as well, just completely talking bullshit about the guy. But he started a GoFundMe account. Now, I've gone onto the GoFundMe account and I've looked into it and everything. And at the moment, he had to raise like £100,000 so he could. He said he was going to appeal the court case because he doesn't agree with it and he wasn't going to be paying the fine. At the moment, the GoFundMe account currently has £99,642, which is fucking brilliant. That's of the £100,000 goal that they were after. So, and that's literally in one day. So that is decent. Go back to the article now. It says, a man who was slapped with an £800 fine, Count Dankula, his real name's Mark Meacham, was sentenced on Monday after a historic ruling found him guilty of posting the grossly offensive video. So that's the whole point. He found him guilty. This is why he's appealing it, because it's total bullshit. He's slapped with an £800 fine. Don't do it again. But like you say, it's just a way so they can they'll be able to drag people through the court system over the next couple of years. Unless, this is why Count Dankula's or Mike Meacham's going to court and appealing it. So if he gets it squashed and overturned, it'll be a big fuck you to the court system, and it'll say, you're not going to do it to me, you're not going to do it to anybody else. It'll set the president that you can't do this. Now Meacham has posted a new video entitled "The Price of Freedom is $800," in which the 30-year-old confirms he will not pay the fine. He went, "I'm not a criminal. I'm no criminal. I've committed no crime. I have done nothing wrong. There I should not be punished." I fucking love that attitude. That's the way everybody should. That's the attitude everybody should have. Meacham remarks in the video, the GoFundMe page aims to raise £100,000 for his legal bills, which I'm pretty sure he will get no problem now. It has since raised almost 99,642 now. Probably might even be higher now. Meacham, who posts under the name Count Dankula, says he is appealing the verdict because it will be used as an example to convict other people over the things they say and the jokes that they make. And they'll basically be able to drag anybody through court for any reason. At the moment, they're dragging people through the court system. There was one I read a couple of weeks ago where they dragged someone through the court system because and they found him guilty because this person had a gollywog. A gollywog is a toy. Well, not a toy, it's like a doll, but they claim it's racist. It was actually in this person's property, in their window. And because someone walking past actually looked in the window and saw it, they reported this person to the police. The police came round and arrested them, and they brought it to the court system and found them fucking guilty. I'll leave the article down for that below. But this is the kind of shit. This is the kind of shit that they're doing. It's fucking ridiculous. Calling people racist. But I mean, you look in someone's window and there just happens to be like a gollywog doll in there. How can you drag them to the court system for that? It's ridiculous. Anyway, getting back to the article. It would be used as an example to convict other people over the things they say and the jokes that they make. So, they'll just randomly pick people, probably people who they think can't afford the massive legal costs. You see, they don't mind dragging someone through court for 2 years, fucking his life up, and he can't get a job for 2 years. It's like putting a mark against his name, saying you've done something wrong, and it'll fuck his chance of getting employment up. So it's a wrong thing to do. And once, hopefully, it'll go through the court system, he'll appeal it and he'll win it. You know, like you say, it's just what needs to be done. And I'm glad someone's actually standing up for this bullshit and doing something about it. In March, Algeria Sheriff Court heard how Meacham had taught his girlfriend Pug to react to the words "gas the Jews" and filmed it for his YouTube channel, which he stated from the beginning it was a joke, but clearly some people just can't take a joke nowadays. You probably noticed that shit. Meacham claims that the controversial stunt was a joke designed to show his girlfriend's Pug was capable of supporting reprehensible acts. Fucking that dog was so cute, man, in that video that I don't give a shit. He was found guilty under the Communications Act of posting a video which was deemed grossly offensive because it was anti-Semitic and racist and aggravated by religious prejudice. There was some twat who worked for Sky News outside the courtroom after Count Dankula walked out, and he so put him in his fucking place. It was unbelievable. The guy says, you know, Count Dankula said, "Who did I offend?" I mean, when you think about it, who did he offend? And he went, "Well, you offended like 6 million Jews." I said, "What? How fuck can you offend 6 million people who are fucking dead?" Oh, you've offended the memories of them. I mean, who complained? If you actually look into who complained about it, the whole fucking thing is a joke. It's a fucking joke. He has since received support from controversial right-wing figures, including EDL founder Tommy Robinson and alt-right figurehead Paul Joseph Watson, who they just love to bash for absolutely no fucking reason. Ricky Gervais also took a strong stand against the verdict, tweeting, "A man has been convicted in the UK court of making a joke that was deemed grossly offensive." You know, I remember he actually tweeted something about it, saying it was bang out of order. If you don't believe in a person's right to say things that you might find grossly offensive, then you don't believe in freedom of speech. I fucking hate religion. I've criticised and ridiculed it for 40 years. He added, "Yet if my government tried to ban it or criminalise it, I would march alongside those poor fools and fight hard for their right to believe any fucking stupid nonsense they chose." So, you know, it pretty much seems everybody seems to be behind this guy, which is good. And let's hope that he can drag this through the court system and win this shit for freedom of speech. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll leave the links down below and I shall catch you in the next video.